Thank you. Good evening and welcome to the Riot Sessions. I am your DM, Shadowhack90, or Nathan, and we're going to throw it down to Jeska and let her talk.
Hi, I'm Ramsbug. I will be playing Jeska. She is a Dragonborn cleric and a priestess of Bahamut, and she is trying to live by do no harm and failing miserably at it. And I guess we'll just go down the line. Cody?
Hi everybody, I'm Codybedrock 36.
He's also not muted in Skype.
I'm just thinking the same thing.
Okay,
like,
sorry about that.
There you go.
There we go.
Okay, sorry everybody. Technical difficulties. I'm Codybedrock 36. And yeah, I play Brontor, Human Blood Hunter. And I'm excited for tonight's match. Going down the line to the Blue Ranger.
Hi, I'm the Blue Ranger. I play the role of Dryden and half-orc barbarian, kind of in a little bit of shit right now. I'm also a snake. I also resemble shit right now. So, I thanks to Tonph for not telling me what was gonna happen. So that being said, let me pass it over to Tonph himself, Mr. Shadowcawn.
Hi, I'm Shadowcawn. I'm playing Tonph, the halfling ranger. Yeah, and I've got a snake on my arm right now.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I am to you is a snake on your arm.
Wow. Yep, that's just a snake. Wow. Same with that. We'll send it over to Leucis.
I could turn off your camera so easy, man. You're just gone.
He has the power. Hey everybody.
He has the power!
My name's Zach, and I am playing Leucis, the tiefling sorcerer, who's ready to zap some people. I'm gonna give him the zip zaps.
Jinx.
I'm so done. We haven't even started. I'm done. Okay. I don't even need to tell you what happened last week on the Riot Sessions because we just did.
Yeah. That will also be available on YouTube. It's currently on my YouTube and in my VODs, but it'll be available in Shadowhacks soon. So if you missed it and you want to get caught up, it'll be both on my channel and his channel in every location, and we might run it from occasion before the stream starts. Actually, it's probably not a bad idea. We'll probably run that frequently before the stream starts, even though it'll be a little outdated in a couple of weeks. We're going to try to do mega recaps a little more often. Not a ton more often. That was a lot of work, but yeah, it's nice to know.
Just to kind of let if people want to catch up, they can. Let's just get into this, I guess. Yep. This is going to be fun.
I forgot where I am.
So.
Well, I can't do anything, so I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Your silence.
You can totally. Oh, I was going to say, he's.
I just walked in the room with the homeboy, and I can't speak.
Yeah, the Blade Master?
Mm-hmm.
Battle Master.
Battle Master.
The BM.
The Battle Master.
So, all of you gaze around as this sword just comes flying through the air, and pierces right through the piece of meat that Brontor has is holding up in his hand. Just it impacts. And the sword ends up embedding itself deep into the marble floor of this temple. All of you glance back over, glance in the direction of where the sword came from. Brontor, you glance over your shoulder, and you see there standing in the orange, metallic, almost kind of rustic colored armor, the Battle Master himself, black hair, in a very simple ponytail that goes down his back, multiple swords just hanging in their sheaths across his back, at his waist. Jeska currently standing behind him. Throughout all of your heads and all of your minds, you hear.
Not this again. You
hear deep in the recesses of your consciousness. You hear a simple question, deep, an ancient voice. What do you fight for? I'd like for you all to roll initiative.
Oh
even me?
Yep, everyone.
Cool.
All right.
All right.
Not all right.
Hang on. I didn't have my character sheet out because I was doing
19.
other stuff. Hang on. 21.
Hey yo.
Okay. I was like, where?
And you guys can actually see across. You can see actually right now across the hall, and you see another set of pillars over on the other side as well.
I'm always so tiny.
You're a halfling. What do you expect?
I'm like literally a quarter size of everybody else.
By now, with looking over my shoulder, I'm turned around, correct?
Yes.
And the battle master is at my back at the moment.
Not within melee, but he is back there. Yes.
I will just say
okay.
this: I'm patting Tonph on the head.
All right.
the
Let's
snake
see
form?
here.
Oh, that's right.
It's like,
It's my tail. Just
Yep.
Right in at 21. Dryden at 21. Tonph at 19.
I already know what my first attack is going to be.
Me too.
You can change back and forth at will.
What?
By the way.
Yeah, I didn't tell you that.
What?
The more you know.
Yeah.
What?
That's how the magic item. That's how the magic item works.
And knowing is half the battle.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
Dryden,
beautiful.
you can
Yes.
change back
Yes.
anytime you want.
Okay, I was going to say, does Dryden know this?
I don't know.
we did not rest.
That's your character.
I thought we did rest.
Mm-mm.
No?
No, I'm super fucked, by the way. I want you guys to know that. I'm mega over-the-top fucked. Which means let's go for it.
All right. Okay.
Just realized the music was off this whole time. Sorry about that, guys.
That's fun. All right. Once again, deep in the recesses of all your brains, you just hear the words, "What to fight for." The voice
Tacos.
deep and ancient. The voice deep and ancient beyond its years, and beyond the years of the man that is standing in front of you. Dryden, you have initiative. What are you doing?
Is he here? Can I see him?
Oh yeah, he's like standing like 10 feet, 10, 15 feet away
Oh,
from
that's him. Oh, okay.
you. Yeah.
Well, I take... What do I got for movement here? 10, 15 feet, you said? Oh, easy peasy. I'm assuming I can still move as a snake.
Yeah.
I would like to slither... Mm?
I mean, he's still a snake.
Yeah, I know you're a snake.
But is he a sneaky
20.
snake?
I think it's probably 20 feet.
Probably 20 feet.
Never a snake.
Poisonous snake. Your movement is 30 feet.
Wait, I'm
Your armor class
poisonous?
is I'm going. Yeah, I'm going as a poisonous snake. For the stat block. You are a poisonous snake. You have 13 armor class. You have 2 hit points. Your speed is 30 feet. And you have a bite attack as a snake.
Do I have like advantage on stealth?
Is he a sneaky snake?
It depends.
It depends.
You add +3 to your stealth, actually.
To my current stealth?
No. Like that. Like when you roll stealth, you add 3.
Oh, that's fair enough. 2 hit points. I don't want to die. I had a plan, but I didn't think that was gonna be it.
It's basically like once if you get hit for those 2 hit points, you transform back into Dryden, like with Dryden's current hit.
So I don't die.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's a totally different ball game. I want to slither in between his legs.
Okay. So you, as a snake, begin just slithering along the
This seems
floor,
accurate.
right up underneath his legs. He just kind of glances down at you,
Looking for the nuts.
at your snake
I
form.
know what he's going for.
And then I'm in between his legs. I transform back.
Okay.
So, boom!
Boom. Okay. You transform back. As you do, your form shifts, your arms jutting out from the sides, your body just expanding and growing even larger. His feet are on his back. He's gonna have to make an athletics check to see if he can get off of you. which he does.
Oh!
Yeah, with that athletics, yeah. Which as you transform back, you feel him crouch on your back and then leap up in the air. The rest of you watched him do a nice aerial flip and then land basically like just right behind Dryden at that point.
Do I still have an attack?
All
I did was slither and transform. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, you basically used your bonus action and your
My movement.
And your movement at that point. So yeah, you got an attack. You still have an attack. You still have your main attack.
Okay. Well, I pull out my hand axes.
Which you don't have.
Which I don't have. Oh, I have no weapons. That's
you
right.
Have nothing. That's
so
all
I punch him in the throat.
Roll an attack.
I have nothing else to do, so might as well, right?
Yep.
With what? With what? My strength modifier?
It's just your strength modifier, yeah.
So 12.
Whoosh! You just completely miss as his head just like ducks out of the way, and you like you watch as the hair just kind of flutters out where your fist is. You still have a second attack if you want to go for it.
I kick him in the balls.
Go ahead. Try.
16.
Will hit.
Do I have proficiency on ball kicking?
No.
Damn.
So you, just as you finish punching, you reel back and just kick, aiming right for his nuts.
His nuts.
Kong! There's just this nice ringing sound as you hit like the metal codpiece that's there. Go ahead and roll 1d4 worth of bludgeoning damage.
Hell yeah! 3!
Get him!
Nice.
Someone's gonna need to remove me from where I am because I'm gonna die. I forgot I didn't have any weapons. I completely forgot.
All right. This brings us to his turn.
Oh, great. Well, it was good knowing you.
GG.
Now that I've hit him in the boys, he's definitely coming for me.
All right. So you watch as he just stands there. Arms still crossed. You watch as a slight twitch to one of his fingers, and that's going to be a 17 to hit.
Yes.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh. It's gotta be me.
Yeah, it's right against Dryden. You feel as an unbelievably quick like blur of motion just cuts right across the front of your chest, and for a second you don't feel as though anything hit you, and then the burning sensation hits as you feel blood begin to rush down your chest. You take 12 points of slashing damage and 13 points of fire damage.
I'm out! I really need a -3.
All right, so Dryden is not.
I'm out for the first time. 25 weeks.
So Dryden is knocked unconscious at the moment.
I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. Dryden is unconscious. So all of you watch as Dryden, as this just incredible quick blur just seems to cut right across Dryden's chest. He sinks down to his knees and then just right at the feet of the Battle Master. You see a little bit of blood begin to pour out. He is going to at this point he's going to at this point stand and wait. Tonph, you're up.
That's the correct answer.
I'm gonna run up and cast Cure Wounds.
Cast Cure Wounds on Dryden. Okay.
Wait, hold on. All right, and Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Gotcha.
Really wish I'd remembered I didn't have any weapons. That was dumb.
So
Listen to the Dryden move.
It does sound like a Dryden move.
Yep.
I'm a snake. I'm gonna totally come back with my weapons and my pants.
So 2d8 plus spellcasting?
Useless again.
Yeah.
Am I pantsless again?
No. You still have your pants.
Oh, the snake wears pants when it goes snake mode?
Like all of your like clothing still transforms into you. That's the thing of magic, like magic items. It's still just as you expand, it's just back into regular Dryden. So
that's how the Hulk does it. Got it.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so you get back 7.
All right, Dryden back up to 7.
Yeah, buddy. Minute to
I
win
just
it.
I just say, hi, I'm Tom.
He doesn't speak. He glances at you. Just a stone just look on his face at this point. Brontor, you're up.
Alrighty. Well, I'm going to walk up to Dryden as well and use the blood curse of transfusion.
All right.
And I'm going to give 2d6 worth of my...
You guys know I have no weapons still, right?
Yeah, but even...
I got you, Boom.
Another 12.
Oh, sorry. No. Sorry. That's wrong.
They're in the bag of holding.
Wrong die. Right.
Oh, shit.
So...
Oh, no, so an additional 7. So Dryden's back up to 14.
Yep.
Yeah!
There you go.
I think that's
And
what I
then
started with in week 1.
I'm going to move over to here. And ready my hammer.
After casting that, the blue energy circles around Dryden, and then you just grasp your hand. You grasp the rod. Boom! Blue energy just forms the head of the hammer, and you ready your attack.
I guess I can go ahead and swing at him, huh?
What was is transfusion a bonus action?
Yes, it is.
All right, then yeah, if you want to swing at him, you can.
All right, I'm gonna do that, but I'm also gonna do. Let me show this the right one. Yeah, the feat of the Great Weapon Master.
Ah,
So
all right.
I'm gonna take -5 on my attack roll.
Okay, for a potential +10 to damage. Gotcha. Cool.
Correct. So 18 minus 5.
Miss.
Dang. All right, and I'm gonna stand there.
All right. So as you go to you end up swinging with all your might with your hammer, and you swear it's going to impact before, Kong! Just another quick blur of movement, and you feel the pressure of your hammer just get forced back into just kind of your ready position at that point. Jeska, you're up.
All right, I'm going to move a little bit over here and give Dryden his weapons. I'm going to, reach in the bag of holding, give him all the weapons that I can find that are his and more. So that's what, two small axes, some javelins, and his 2 big axes, right?
That'll be your action. You just start unloading onto the floor. Just all of these weapons of Dryden is just drop them right on the floor.
That's for the bonus. Oh, where'd you go?
What?
Oh,
Just do a question.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you still have a bonus action.
I'm gonna do healing word at 2nd level for Dryden.
All right.
I'm important today.
I'm invincible.
You get 13 back, and I get. I got full health. I forgot.
Yeah, you're good.
Can I get what she was gonna get back?
No. Nice try, but no.
I'm pretty sure I have. If she's at full health, I'm pretty sure I'm where she's normally at now.
I got so much health. I'm Shadowcawn.
All right. All right. This brings us to Leucis. You're up.
Oh, yeah. Now, question.
Yes,
Mirror image.
Yeah.
Do they cast the spells that I cast? Because it says they mimic my actions, but I don't know if that means spells come out.
They do. It's not like basically you cast mirror image and then you get a secondary spell that happens. It's still like one spell. You can just have it like it's more of a stealth type of thing. Is kind of what mirror image is meant to be used as.
Right.
But if you want to use it, but it can also be used as basically a way to confuse your enemy. So like you can make it look like it is casting a spell, but only one spell will come out from you.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna quicken mirror image, but before I cast it, I mutter to myself and say, "I fight for freedom," and cast it, and then I will move within view.
All right.
and cast Chromatic Orb as well.
All right. Go ahead and make a ranged spell attack.
Bam, 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 bam. Level 1. 19 to hit.
19 will miss.
Damn.
You throw the orb as it goes flying literally right over Tom's head, past Dryden's shoulder, and just another quick blur of movement. Just Battlemaster still standing there, arms crossed, and just a blur of movement just cuts the orb in half. It splits right past his main body and just boom explodes into the two pillars behind him. Both pillars just getting completely eviscerated by that impact. Boop. And boop. I'd like for y'all to make perception checks at this point.
I perceive.
Okay. Burr, burr.
Leucis. Nice.
I've legitimately perceived worse. Yeah.
Yeah,
Crit hype, Lucius.
Yeah, crit hype with that, Lucius.
Crit. Go.
Oh, secrets.
Oh,
Secrets.
I learned all the secrets.
Damn stairs.
Our Zenyatta learned
That's
so
right.
much. I'm sorry, when I think of Lucius, I think of Zenyatta, just kind of like a douchey Zenyatta.
What's the king from Avatar from the Earth Kingdom?
I
That's what
can't remember.
What are
Like
you
the
talking
old
about?
crazy guy from
Yeah.
Avatar.
King
the anime.
Boomy. King Boomy.
King Boomy, that's the one. That's what I think of.
I just think of Zenyatta, the way he's always sitting in the back, just like, I'm just gonna throw something now. Like,
Shoop.
Remember the German scientist duck from Disney? That's what I think of.
Where's my secret? That's all you typing.
All right.
Lucius,
Wait, do I get a
CC
secret?
me on that shit.
Never get secrets.
Secrets.
Never roll close enough.
I know. That's what I'm talking about.
Rip the
My
dream
ability
all
to
down.
perceive is garbage.
All right. Cool. Okay. Lucius, is that all you're doing?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Top of the round. Dryden, you're up.
Ah!
You are no longer bleeding out.
I'm no longer bleeding out, and I have weapons. So
And you have your weapons.
I stand up, crack my neck, I turned around, said, let's fucking go. I smack my hand axes together, and I jump at him.
Okay.
Because they
You stole the jewels, right?
Are you raging?
Oh yeah, of course I'm raging. That was part of that. That's why I jumped at him.
Okay.
That's, you need to understand. You need to understand my body language when I do these things.
All right. So you rage with the bonus
That
action.
crap was the
Gotcha.
rage.
The rage is implied.
The rage is applied.
Understand my
Gotcha.
body.
All right. All right. Go ahead and roll for an attack.
I always forget with the hand axes. Do I roll once or twice?
It's once for your main attack, and then you roll a second time for an offhand attack, but you only add your strength modifier for the offhand attack.
The offhand is the bonus action, though, right?
Oh, that's no.
He gets 2 attacks.
He gets 2
Yeah, you
attacks.
get-
So
you get 2
you
attacks
just
with
roll
the main
it
hand.
twice. Just roll it twice.
Oof.
Oh no! So the first attack
Misses.
with 26. The fuck are you talking about? And missing? What do you mean? How do you miss with 26? Fine, with a 10. Maybe it's backwards like golf. Is this guy a golfer?
You jump up, just strike the hand axes together. You swing, and as you do, you just a quick blur of motion. Once again, you swear it's about to impact, but fing, just something hits the blade, and just your hand axe goes flying off to the side, a lot farther than you're expecting it to, and it just lands right in the stonework next to him. Glance up, you go to strike again. This time, he just leans back, just missing by mere inches.
I say, Battlemaster, we're here to save the world.
You're not your turn.
Oh, you can't just scream it out?
I say, Battlemaster, we're here to save the world.
You hear once again, deep in the recesses of your brains. What do you fight for? This brings us to his turn.
I think we have to answer him.
This brings us to his turn. I would like for Dryden and Brontor to make dexterity saving throws.
You got it, boss. Where's my... Oh, there.
Womp womp.
10.
22.
All right, Brontor, you notice directly out of the corner of your eye something becomes something about like 5 somethings begin just whizzing straight towards you. You manage to duck out of the way just in time. As you watch as 5 blades and blurs of motion just begin spinning directly around him as like in super fast motion. As they do, Brontor and Dryden both take 12 points of slashing damage. Dryden half down to 6 because you're raging. As these blades just whirl consistently and very quickly around him. Dryden and Brontor are both pushed back 5 feet. Or not Brontor. Dryden is pushed back 5 feet from it. Kind of back into Tonph. But... Tonph...
What? What are you laughing at, Tonph?
All right.
I whispered him. A bird just literally collided with my window and flew straight into it.
That's amazing.
I think we should take a moment to say poor bird, but
Poor bird.
It's Harumbird.
Harambird's back.
Harumbird is back.
The bird.
Oh my god.
That's his legendary.
Harumbird.
All right, so that's his legendary action, and for his main action,
The fuck is a legendary action? You got newbies here. Fill us in.
He's a legendary creature.
He is a legendary creature, which means he gets a special ability called Legendary Actions, which he gets 3 per round of combat. They are special abilities that he can take pretty much not necessarily whenever, but he can either take at the beginning of a person's turn or at the end of a person's turn, if he wants to, or he can take it during the middle of his turn on top of what he is actually utilizing. So for his main action, he's going. You watch as he just takes his hands and just pushes them straight out. 5 of these just spinning, 5 blades that were constantly spinning around him just zoom out into the darkness around you. 1 attack's going at Jeska, 1 attack is going at Brontor, 1 attack is going at Tonph. 1, 2, 3. Actually, sorry, 1 attack's going at all of you guys. So.
Why me?
All right, so for Jeska, that is going to be a.
All right, stream.
The first attack's going to be a 20 to hit.
Yeah, 17.
Okay. You take 12 points of slashing damage.
Yay.
The one against Brontor is going to be a 23 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
12 points of slashing damage.
Oh, no.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm rolling like shit tonight. Dryden, 16 to hit.
I'm pretty
Rolls
sure
like shit.
I think
Gives it 16.
Yeah, that's
23 to hit.
He's legendary.
What's your AC?
15. I'm almost. Sorry, I accidentally. There's this little button on the side of my mouse that if I press it, it sends the entire website back. And
That's
yeah, it's
This
15.
wasn't
So
your Pornhub.
Okay.
yeah, right.
So
What the fuck just happened? Why did it close again? I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, you're
But
fine.
Go ahead.
Anyways.
What is it?
All right, so 6 points. So 6 points total of slashing damage because you're raging. And then this one against Leucis, and he has disadvantage because of the mirror image.
What was the number? I'm sorry, I missed. I'm trying to get this back.
6.
To 6.
6 because you're raging.
Okay.
And then this one's against Lucius. That's going to be a lot. He rolled a natural 18.
Can I
disadvantage?
roll to hit the
At disadvantage.
duplicates?
Yeah, you can have it roll to hit the duplicates. Yeah.
Yep, he's gonna hit one of them.
All right. Okay. How many mirror images are there?
Trace.
3 of them. Okay, gotcha. So there's 3 including you.
Yep. No,
Oh, so-
3, not including me.
4 total. Gotcha.
And the 3 that aren't me have 1 health point.
Gotcha.
And how much AC do they have?
It doesn't matter. It's
12.
gonna hit.
Yeah.
It's gonna hit. Okay. So it hits one. It hits one of the duplicates, and then you just watch as it gets impaled, and then just bursts into smoke.
Now, since he hit one of me, do I have a reaction?
If you would like to take it, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Hellish Rebuke on him.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, go for it.
Bam.
So, what's the?
There's a strength save.
There's
14.
a strength save.
Yeah, let me make sure that's right. I think I coded it right. Oh no, there's no save. Why is?
I think it's just anything that deals damage to you.
Yeah.
Anyways, cool. Fair enough. I'll allow it. Okay. How much is that? 11 points.
11 points.
All right.
Fire
Probably has
damage.
like 500.
Nice. All right. So your eyes, all three of the remaining eyes, just pierce red, and then you just take a handful, like a hand up in the air, throw a red bead of energy towards him, and it just goes streaking at him. And you watch as it actually full on impacts directly into the middle of his breastplate that he's wearing, and just explodes in a pillar of smoke and flame around him. He's still standing there though, arms crossed, just stone-faced, mouth shut. This brings us to Tonph. You're up.
Cool. Are we gonna let the fact go that you didn't roll to hit me?
Oh,
You dick.
it's honesty though.
Does he get an honesty roll later?
Honesty, inspiration.
Take a D6 worth of inspiration for being honest with that.
Hey!
This is why you gotta work with these people.
Take a D6 worth of inspiration if you want.
You're gonna walk
That you
away.
can use tonight's session.
One of you guys still has inspiration from the chat.
No, not anymore.
The last
Right
one,
now.
last for a session.
Yeah.
Is it still too late to do a
Hold on.
reaction from
Uh,
him hitting me?
so 12.
Sorry.
Yeah, okay, so that'll hit. Okay, 8. 10, yeah, 20 to hit Tonph,
Possibly.
and that'll be 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
As these blurs just all streak across each and every single one of you, you feel them impact. They don't hit as hard as you're expecting them to, but they do hit. They do impact, and then whiz off into the darkness around you. Brontor, what do you want to do for your reaction?
I was gonna do my final blood curse that I have left is the blood curse of the spell sundered.
Is it a reaction or is
Yes.
it a? Okay, yes, you can do that.
Cool. Then I'm gonna do that. And it says when the curse is invoked, you spend 1 hit die to add twice your. Oh, wrong one. Sorry.
That's transfusion. I was like, that's not right.
Sorry. There we go. Spend 2 hit dice to make the wisdom ability check. The DC is 10 plus the spell's level.
All right, and that's on you.
No, that's cast it to an enemy that does a spell on me from 30 feet.
When an enemy casts a spell on you within 30 feet, that requires a spell attack will target you. You can use reaction to run the spell from the air and damage. All right.
So I spend 2 hit die, right?
Damage on us. Imposing damage on a spell roll?
Yeah, it says imposing disadvantage, excuse me.
Oh, disadvantage.
Yeah,
Okay.
on a spell attack roll.
Okay. So he has disadvantage on a spell attack roll next.
Correct.
Gotcha. Got it. Cool. All right. This brings us to Tonph. You're up.
Cool. What to do? I will do. Hold on, I'm checking something. I'm reading. Nope, that's not right. No, I'll just attack him.
Just gonna attack him. All right.
Just gonna attack him. We'll see what it do. So, this should just be 2 straight attacks on him.
Okay. Go for it.
The 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
And before my second attack, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay. Honor's mark goes on him. Gotcha.
And that'll be a 22 to hit.
22 will just hit.
Okay, so both of them hit?
Both hit.
Cool. So that'll be 9, 18, and then 1 Hunter's Mark. So that'll be 19 damage.
All right. Gotcha. Nice.
Cool.
All right. You duck out from behind the pillar and just fire off two quick 2 quick shots. You watch as the arrows just go flying towards him, and if this was in slow motion, picture as you will, if like there was just a blade that just kind of comes careening and spinning directly over it, trying to slice, but you hit. You end up firing the shot so perfectly that as the blade's just spinning, both arrows just basically thread the needle of it basically, and just.
I learned how to curve an arrow.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just like
the blade just coming down like this, it just right through it, and they just impact into the armor. He doesn't really seem to take much mind of it. They're just got 2 low arrow points picking out of him at the point.
Cool. That's it.
Brontor, you're up.
I'm gonna try to retreat.
Okay.
And I'm gonna come back to here.
All right, so you back up. You back up expecting to feel some form of something slice into your back, but nothing comes.
Sweet. And I'll just ready my crossbow and hold there.
What are you readying for?
Any kind of attack or visualization in between these pillars here.
Okay. That he's attacking?
Yeah, if he moves into there, I'm just gonna go ahead and fire.
Okay. Jeska, you're up.
I'm going to say, Blade Master, I fight for my friends' lives. And I'm going to sit. And I'm going to use my robe attunement to go ahead and cure wounds on... I think Dryden's still hurting a little bit.
Okay.
Probably.
All right.
Let's roll. +4.
All right.
You get 7.
All right. Make a persuasion roll.
And I get... Sorry, I get something back for that, too.
You get 4 of it back.
Yeah. Alright.
So I get 7?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Yeah, you get 7. You get 7. Jeska gets 4.
Thank you.
All right.
What happened?
I sat on the ground.
Okay.
No, I told him what I fight for, which is my friends.
All right. Brings us to Leucis. You're up.
All right. So I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points to get a first level spell slot back.
Yeah.
And I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb at the pillar next to him.
Okay.
In the hopes that it will create a giant dust cloud.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Chromatic Orb, first level.
Oh!
Ooh.
Shit.
Yeah.
You demolished that pillar.
Yeah, I mean it's
for your flavor, what color are you making this?
let's make this one poison.
Okay. So you conjure the chromatic orb, and you watch as your other mirror images do the same thing, and they all toss right at the same thing, and just 3 mirrored or tri orbs basically just go flying off at this pillar. It splashes across the pillar. The entire pillar just begins to dissolve in this cloud of like dust and poison gas. It's like Jeska is just completely enveloped, and she doesn't take damage. She just can't see worth shit. The Battle Master's form is completely obscured at this point. There's like a huge impact. Wind just kind of blows all of your robes and your vests back and everything at this point. Okay.
And then I'm going to quicken another chromatic orb and shoot it at him.
Okay.
And as I do so, I yell out, "I fight for freedom," once more.
Okay.
What would that sound like if Leucis said it?
I fight for freedom!
Oh, I love it so much. That's great. All right.
You?
For my freedom!
Okay.
And I'm gonna also use Tides of Chaos to get advantage on it.
Yeah, go for it.
Would you like a D100?
I would love a D100.
Yes.
This shit again.
That is a 19 to hit.
19 will miss.
Then I'm also going to spend 2 sorcery points to buff it up.
2.
To 23.
That'll hit.
Nice. 16
How does that
damage.
hit? How did my 26 hit? Or miss? The fuck?
How much damage? 16?
16, and I rolled a 16 as well on the D100.
Give up on this game. You give up on this game.
Magic.
This game is Battlegrounds now. Fucking.
It's just working against
It's just
you.
RNG. What number does he take this time? Not that number.
Okay. Hey, good to know. Okay.
It's 20.
Interesting.
It's 21 for everyone else. It's 29 for Dryden.
All right. Sweet. All right. This that Leucis said it.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Can you have a different DC for magic versus physical damage?
At the end of your turn, Lucius.
Mm-hmm. So right now.
At the end of your turn, before Dryden's turn, he takes a he takes a single step forward, just reaches out into the air, and just you watch as a blade just comes and he catches it right in his hand. Takes one step forward. That's all he does. Dryden, you're up.
Did anything come of that 16 on the D100?
I'll let you know.
Oh, okay. I was just sure. I was making sure. That's
let you know.
One of the most interesting things about Leucis. So.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Dryden, you're up.
I'm gonna do something I haven't done in a long fucking time. Guys.
Lucius, I need you to make a persuasion roll, by the way.
That's what I get for talking.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay. We good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Since I'm down to one hand axe, I'm gonna do something I haven't done in a bit. As I'm looking at him straight in the eyes, I say to him, I fight for chaos. I take the hand axe and I slam it into the pillar next to me, and I jump off of it. So that I'm high in the air.
Going straight up, or are you trying to go over him?
I'm going over him.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
My favorite!
Actually, sorry, acrobatics.
What the fuck, man? Fuck you! Fuck you, DM! I was there!
No.
That's horseshit. Did you guys see it teeter off that 18 too? That's some bullshit right there. Whatever, I fall on my ass. Just kill Dryden now so I can make a new character.
You slam the hand axe into this. You slam the hand axe into the pillar. You jump up onto it, and you go to jump over him. And as you do, his head just follows you. Right behind him, you land, boom, right on your ass.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Brontor says, "Been there."
I was gonna say I'm having a Brontor night.
Right.
Been there.
All right. Do anything else?
Do I have anything else?
I mean, that's your movement.
That's it? Fuck it. I pull out the hell and I swing it.
Go for it.
There you go.
That'll hit.
Hey,
And it'll be
pretty good.
an additional... Sorry, I don't have my notepad out. The thing earlier
You get
screwed me up.
+2 for raging, and then you do 1d4 of fire damage.
Yeah, that's... Fuck you, Tonph. I had it right here. Right here.
I'm sorry that I've got all your characters memorized by now.
No, it'll be an extra 15 of damage.
So 15 damage. Gotcha.
And then we swing that sumbitch again.
Yeah, go for it.
We got 26.
That'll hit again.
Nice.
What the fuck, man? My 26 last time didn't hit. Oh,
I know. I know.
Robble.
I'm aware.
And then we'll add an extra, so it'll be 20 damage.
Nice. I'm aware. Okay.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. As you land on your axe, you just and you reach back, just slam the hell into the ground, stand up, and swing it right back towards him once, twice. You want his hand with the sword just comes to parry you the first time, and he actually meets your axe, but you push forward and dig into the collarbone. His face isn't making like any sort of grimace or pain or anything as you dig past the armor right into like the upper portion of his clavicle. He pushes you back. You swing once again, aiming for the other side. This time his blade's still there, but you still managed to push right past it and right into that area, right into that upper area of his chest. He pushes you back this time. This brings us to his turn. Okay. Dryden, you hear deep in the recesses of your mind, and it's only you. What grants you the right to exist?
Pudding.
I didn't choose to exist. That decision was made for me. So the same exact right to exist is bestowed upon me as it is everyone else in this group.
You have 6 seconds to say this, by the way.
I did say that all within like 10 seconds. Give it to me! Come on!
I'm going to give it to you. Gotcha.
Going very pro-life on this one. Triggered.
He pushes you back. Reaches his hand out again. A second, or his other hand out. A second sword just comes flying out of the darkness and appears in it. He's gonna make 2 attacks against you.
Of course he is. Dryden's gonna die tonight.
29 to hit.
Nope. My DC. I double my AC, right? Because it's 30 then.
So 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And 17 to hit.
Yep.
All right, another 6 points of slashing damage as he just cuts just crosswise straight across your chest, opening up 2 more wounds across the one that 2 more wounds right across the one that was already there from the beginning.
God damn, I'd love to have a conversation
got a star
with this
on
man.
his chest.
Yeah, pretty much at this point. Yeah. Tonph, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna walk up to him.
Okay.
I'm gonna take out my bottle of Geth and say, "I fight for Geth," and I just stand there.
All right.
Your bottle of Geth.
This is so uncomfortable.
So awkward. Make a persuasion roll.
I'm standing there like this, is bleeding, and you're just like, "I fight for Geth." I'm like, "What about me?"
Make a persuasion roll there, Tonph.
Okie dokie.
I'd like to point out that so far, me and Leucis are
Well-
the only people that have to convince him of these things.
I have great persuasion.
No, I didn't have to roll persuasion on mine. He believed mine. I think I proved it earlier, though. Leucis, just whatever.
Freedom.
All right.
More freedom
Okay,
prize.
good
Fun
enough.
fact, Leucis is American.
That's right.
It's all about that freedom.
All right, good to know, Tom. Thank you.
I'm gonna die.
Next week on the new Riot Sessions.
Welcome to the first episode again, where they all made new characters.
Caledriel meets up with just like brand new names and stuff.
All right, good to know. Okay, cool.
Where did I get Caledriel from? What the
I don't know.
hell?
It was solid though.
That's a pretty cool name.
Everybody went,
I like it.
Right. Okay.
Yes. All right.
Please,
Did Dryden
yes.
just say something smart?
I'm writing that one down.
All right. All right. At the end of Tonph's turn. Nah, he's gonna hold off on that. Brontor, you're up.
All right. I holster my bow.
Yeah.
I take out the potion that I have in my pack and drink it for
Okay.
health.
Okay.
How much does that give me back?
Which one was that?
Is that a generic, regular one?
Just regular? It's I believe 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, right.
I think.
2d4 plus 2.
Yep, 2d4 plus 2. Hey, I'm learning things.
7. So I'm up to 8 hit points.
All right.
And then I'm going to walk over next to Tonph and say, I fight for family.
Okay, make a persuasion roll.
Persuasion. Blah.
Wow.
22. Crit.
Crit hype.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
What just happened?
What?
Reaper appears.
Please? I thought that was. I was like, crap. Did the music skip to something new?
All right.
Who was that?
It was Reaper.
Oh my god, that's not an answer.
It was the Reaper. Duh.
It was Reaper.
That's like that's like trying to tell me that Slash exists.
Yeah, right. Okay. All right. All right. Good to know, Brontor. Anything else, Brontor, or is that it?
That's it.
All right, Jeska, you're up.
All right, so I'm sitting on the floor, and I'm just going to do. I haven't done this. I'm gonna do in a long time. Sanctuary for Dryden.
Gotcha. Yeah.
What did I do?
I believe I keep you away from attacks for.
They have to make a wisdom throw. I remember that much.
Yep. You are warded against attacks unless they save a saving throw.
Well, that's nice.
On a failed save, they have to choose someone else to attack.
Yeah.
And then is that a bonus or is that an action? That's a bonus action. So I'm going to use a spell slot, Cure Wounds, for Brontor.
Okay.
Ooh.
Gotcha.
$12, dang.
Nice.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, Cricket.
Okay. Good to know. Okay. All right. So cool. You cast Sanctuary. Dryden, you just Dryden's kind of more obtuse focus at this point in the battle at the moment. But a faint platinum aura just kind of begins to shimmer around Dryden a little bit. Anything else, Jeska, or is that it?
I'm just gonna say, again, I fight to protect for my friends' lives. I fight for my friends' lives.
Okay. Leucis, you're up.
Oh man. All right, I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion, and it's gonna be the form of one of his swords.
Okay.
And I'm gonna fling it straight toward him.
Go for it.
I mean, you want me to roll an attack or something?
You're throwing an illusionary sword at him.
Yeah.
Sure,
You
roll a d20.
Okay.
Had your
I mean, you said go for it, and I was like, oh, what do you? 16? Yeah. Huh?
you conjure what you think looks like one of his swords. It's kind of hard to tell, and it just gets thrown directly at him. You watch as it passes through him,
Wow.
seemingly of no effect.
All right, I'm gonna yell out freedom again.
All right, good enough. Okay. Good enough. Top of the round, Dryden.
My first move is to change the title so it doesn't say vodcast in it anymore.
It's already done.
Okay,
it's already done.
Didn't want to interrupt.
Hence the reason I wrote done underneath.
Oh, you did, didn't you? Look at you, man. I gotta pay better attention. Then at this point, I'm gonna look at him and I'm just gonna say, I have the same right to live that you have and that all these people do. If you have a problem with me, then take it out on me and don't leave it on them. And I'm going to drop the axe and I'm going to sit down.
Make a persuasion roll.
There shouldn't be anything persuasive about that. That should be pretty honest. I'm going to fail this so hard. Hey! 19! It's not enough because I need 38 to get this guy to persuade of anything.
Can confirm.
I'm gonna die, guys.
You're in Sanctuary right now.
All right. This brings us to his turn. That's all you're doing.
Wait, what level was that?
Okay.
First level.
All right. He walks up to you. Both swords still in his hands, and you watch as out of the darkness, 6 more swords come and just begin to hover almost like angel wings right from his neck and just straight down, completely unsheathed at this point. They begin to circle around, kind of just around him and you, and begin just encapsulating you. The points all pointing directly down to where you are at. He releases one of the blades that just hangs in midair and joins the rest. The other one he holds in his hand, places it on your chest. Where is your honor?
With my father.
He takes a sword, raises it to the sky, and in an arcing motion brings his hand straight down, releasing the sword as it does, and he places his hand on your forehead. The sword still hanging in midair. You don't see his mouth move. It hasn't moved. His face hasn't moved or changed this entire fight. You don't even hear words. But you feel a glow and a warmth hit from kind of where his hand is placed on your palm. Or on your forehead. The platinum energy that is just currently encapsulating you all of a sudden, still is encapsulating you. But for a slight moment, it flashes the same orange rustic color that his armor is. The swords all fly up into the air and fly right into their sheaths. He turns and walks away. Off into the darkness.
Well, that was a close one.
You hear just coming from multiple sources all around in the dark, all around in just this dark interior of the temple. And when you guys entered, it was really, really well lit. It was almost like daylight in here. And the fact that it was it's been dark for basically this entire past minute and a half roughly, you didn't really notice until now, at which point this blackness and darkness just lifts. And once again, it is that very almost kind of stark daylight brightness here in the temple. And you see surrounding you all of the different acolytes and monks and clerics of Cord just standing there, just clapping. The men, the women, all still in that same orange and rustic colored flowing robes that they have. And you hear as they're just all clapping. After a few moments, it stops. One of them rushes up to you and says, "You passed his trial. Few have done that." And they kind of just address all of you. The acolyte's kind of addressing all of you at this point. "Congratulations. Few have ever been able to pass his trial."
So
Well, I pass most things.
what does that entail? Like, does that mean we can speak to him about some of what we need?
It means that you live.
Oh, well, that's always a good thing.
It means that his judgment upon you from his transgressions in the Crucible does not warrant punishment. And he still kind of gives Dryden like an odd stink, like an odd look, almost kind of like it's a weird cross between like envy and very disdain towards Dryden.
I'm used to that look.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Envious disdain. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Gonna get that tattooed on my chest.
A few of the other, most of the other monks are coming up and like shaking like pretty much all of your hands. Like, a lot of them are like even like one or two actually come up and like try to shake Dryden's hand, or like give him like a quick pat on the back. It's only like 2 or 3. The rest of like most of them are kind of focusing on the rest of your group, on the rest of you at this point, and just congratulating you on passing the trial at this point right now.
I don't know about you guys. I am quite tired. Hey, acolytes, would it be alright if we crashed here tonight?
You passed the trial, but unless you are an acolyte or of Cord, this place is reserved for his followers.
I'm a priestess of Bahamut. That's kind of like parallel.
Not really. No.
Is there anything you can do to help us regain all of our shortcomings right now? We're all pretty hurt, dinged up. We're pretty much dying over here, and we're just looking to get on our way.
One of the acolytes who actually walked up to you and gave you like a handshake, Dryden, just says, "Oh yes, I can," and he rushes up and just kind of like almost stumbling over his robes and like just like face plants onto the ground, but reaches out his hands and like just kind of touches your feet at this point, and he casts Cure Wounds at level 3 on you. A few others come up and rush, and anyone who's hurting will cast Cure Wounds at level 3 on you guys.
I don't know what that means.
It means.
Does my HP actually go up? Like my max go up? I don't know. I've never heard level 3 before.
All right,
It's 3d8 plus proficiency.
So 6, 7. All right, so it's a total of 19 points of healing to everybody
Nice.
from
How
the clerics. 19.
I appreciate the healing.
If you need it. If you don't need it, don't worry about it.
Can you guys conjure a drink?
One of them just kind of snickers, and you watch as they just kind of flip out a bottle from underneath the robes, hold it into the palm of their hand, flip it up in the air, catch it in their mouths, just take a nice gulp, and then just back into their robes, and they're just like, "Yes, we can."
For me.
Oh, it's out the door that way, to your left, about 2 blocks. It is on the edge of the ring, looking. It's got a really nice view of Magmara if you can look down into it.
I just want to say, guys, I've never been a religious fella ever, but if I was ever going to convert, you guys are the ones that would do it. Holy cow.
I've been trying so hard.
I know, and you've been trying too hard.
I'm gonna look for the Battle Master if he's still around.
Okay. It doesn't take you long. You find him. He is back sitting in the sand pit, about 15 feet down. Just like kind of just sitting there like very in a very meditative state at this point. His back's turned toward you as you approach. Doesn't seem
surprise him. I'm here. I'm sure that'll go fine.
I'm gonna ask him if I can join him down there and ask a question, or if I just can ask a question.
Okay. You walk to the edge of the pit, and as you're approaching, an acolyte a younger acolyte, a small boy, probably in his teens, just a completely bald head, walks up behind you. The Battlemaster spends most of his time down there. Haven't figured out why yet.
Me neither.
Except when he's trying to kill us.
Can I go down there?
Do you value your head?
I mean, I like it.
I'd stay up here then.
Okay. Well, can I ask him a question?
You can ask. If he responds, that's his prerogative. I've been here for 3 years. I have yet to hear him speak once.
But he just spoke to me.
Nope.
He didn't say a word.
He hasn't said a word this entire time.
Anyways.
That's semantics.
I look to the Battlemaster and I say, Battlemaster, I have a question for you. I'm looking for a way to restore or to find a way to commune and see our deceased friend Geth. We caught wind that there is an item here that might help us do that. Do you know of this item?
Make a persuasion roll.
Okay. Big money, no whammies.
Some whammies.
A little whammy.
Can I see Tonph doing this?
You were still kind of getting congratulated and like just kind of handshaking.
Without a drink.
Barking
Without
in
a
the
drink.
back of my mind.
There is no physical response from the Battlemaster, and as much as you crane your ears and your mind to try and hear something, silence.
Tonph shouldn't strain too hard. He's gonna fart again.
You don't know that. Well, if I don't know if you're busy. You look pretty busy, sitting there doing nothing. But if you decide to change your mind, I guess maybe let one of the acolytes know that I could use your help. Thank you. And I walk away.
All right. You walk away.
I'm gonna go get a drink too.
Okay. So, we'll say it. All right. Anyone else want to do anything while you are here in the temple?
Nope.
I want to retrieve my weapons. Thing is, the Battlemaster decided to fling one of them.
I'm feeling very uneasy in this place. I kind of want to get out.
You managed to get it. You managed to find it. It's not hard to find. You even one of the acolyte, even about 10, or not 10, 3 or 4 of the acolytes do help you. The ones who seem oddly enamored by your strength and prowess. They help you find. They help you find it. It's not difficult to find. But you find it, and we'll say for the sake of this, you all begin making your way back out into the middle of the thoroughfare of the city, of the undercity of Mirabar. The crowds begin rushing around, or are still rushing around here. You watch as a few of the acts are just continuing to walk and do patrols. Other people are just kind of seemingly to go about their business. And you notice that down here it is very warm. And as you as you continue to look up and through this entire expansive cavern, there's seems to be veins of red rocks that that go up throughout this entire cavern, and those red rocks give off this faint glow of light, and you can see this almost redstone that is just placed as almost like lanterns, or is even built into a lot of the architecture to give a lot of this area light that the fire primordial who's in the center of this hill does not give off to illuminate those darker areas.
I asked, hey Lucius, hey Dryden, Lucius, do you think maybe we should change what Dryden looks like? I don't know if he's gonna be super popular right now.
I'll be fine.
Dryden, snake form?
Okay.
I forgot I didn't get my snake form.
I'm a snake now.
That reminds me. So Dryden, you now have access. You currently have access to. Oh, I think I already given it to you. Nope. Where is this thing?
In
Who are
mine.
you? It's in Tonph? Okay. So Dryden currently has access now to the snake armbands.
Also, do I recognize any of the acts that are running around? Preferably as one of the two guys.
Make a perception check.
Perception check.
I will say Dryden has those at the moment.
8.
Glance around. You don't see anyone that you notice, or no?
Am I in high stress?
No.
Damn it. Okay.
Oh, which reminds me, Lucius, over the past minute, you felt yourself your wounds be continually healed.
I
Or like
wasn't
the
even
past
hurt,
minute, yeah.
But that's great.
They
Mental
really do
wounds
shit.
are healing.
Not really.
Oh. Oh.
It's gonna take a long time of therapy to make that happen.
Oh, God.
I as a snake, this is like the most dick move I've ever done. I'm gonna, in snake form, curl up in Tonph's bag, because I assume he has some sort of pack, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna curl up. I'm gonna take a long rest.
Am I anywhere near them now?
Your pack's like his pack is on his back at this point.
Yeah, I'm going up his leg. I'm going into his bag.
All right, so Tonph, you just watch as Dryden just taps the armbands and whoosh, right into a snake and begins slithering towards you, right up your leg.
Dryden.
Begins working his way up your body and just up onto your shoulder and begins trying to slither into your pouch. He disappears into your pouch. Gotcha. All right.
His face is so good.
I'm gonna go get a drink.
All right. So, all right. So the rest of you, Jesus.
That is my new trump card. I'm taking snaps while everyone walks. That means, guys, but keep in mind, that means that I can stay awake while you all take long rests. Huh?
Yeah, with your perception, we're so excited for that.
I know, right? Two earth elementals walk right up to you. Roll a perception check. You continue to play checkers with yourself.
You see, he'd be a great DM. Anyways, okay, so managed to find a tavern that the acolytes were basically hinting at. It's a few blocks down, but easy enough to find. You end up finding you find your way into the tavern of the Bellows Respite is where you end up walking into. It's a fairly busy tavern. There's at this point there's just dwarves all around. The ceiling is a lot lower. Jeska, you actually kind of have to. Actually all of you except for Tonph have to pretty much duck to like your head, most of your head, like just to get into the door front, like to get into the doorway. And all of your heads basically, except for Tom's, all pretty much just scraping it, or almost scraping against the top of the ceiling at this point. The inside of this tavern is mostly dwarves, and most of them are just like in some form of revelry, just drinking and or just talking about something, and it's fairly packed in here. A lot of the bar stools and a lot of the tables look as though they've been like broken many times. The ceilings are slightly vaulted, but for dwarves, that's, I mean, you know, it's for you guys, it's still scraping. Most of you are scraping your heads above the scraping your heads on the ceiling.
Sorry. After you, sir.
Can I look in my bag and see if Snaked In is sleeping?
Yes, you can.
Is he sleeping?
He is curled up, trying to sleep.
Can I pull him out and put him on the bar?
Make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
He kind of like grasps, he kind of curls around your arm for a second, and then you just place him slowly on the bar in front of you. And as you do, a dwarven female walks up and says, "Oi, what are you doing?"
Oh, it's a magic trick. See, I learned this word. It's an elvish word, and if you say it, magical things will happen.
All right.
See, watch. So I try and I whisper the elvish word into her ear. I say, "Watch, say it, say it, say it."
Make a persuasion roll.
Okay. 7.
She horribly butchers it. It's not anywhere close, and she's like, "Did I say it right?"
No, you're close. It's okay. I got it. And I lean.
Dwarves don't like the elven language. It's very hard. It's very hard on our ears.
I understand.
It's disgusting.
It's a horrible language. I know. But watch. And I lean over and I say the elvish word for change right over Dryden.
Dryden just changes right from snake form and is curled up awkwardly on the bar at this point.
Ta-da!
Before right onto the ground where he crushes like 2 bar stools and is just completely still completely zoinked out.
While this is happening, kind of negotiate.
I don't like that magic trick. Don't do that again.
Oh, okay.
Dryden, by the way, you are no longer a snake, and you are now sleeping on the floor of a tavern.
I want to say to her, I can do a magic
Wait,
trick
how
too.
can they? Wait. How can they take me on a snake form?
He just he tapped your form and uttered the elven word change for it.
I don't have an arm when I'm a snake.
He tapped your body.
Why are you tapping me, bro? Especially when I'm not able to consent to that, bro.
Anyways,
You were sleeping. I couldn't ask you.
Whatever. I'm gonna sleep on this tavern floor. I'm gonna get my full rest in. I had a good plan, but she ruined it.
Yeah, you crushed 2 different bar stools. You kind of use one as a pillow now.
Yeah, it's cool. That's not my fault. Take it up with Tonph.
I want to get some. I go to the barkeep and hey, is there rooms available here?
Yeah. We got plenty of rooms available actually. Let's see. Just one for you, or do you have some for your
Another for
compatriots
me.
as well? Is it 2?
Hi. Tonph
3.
and Dryden tend to like to sleep together. Brontor,
I'll take
stay
one.
over? Okay.
No,
So
thank you.
4.
That's
So 4. 4 rooms. 5 rooms. 5 or 4 rooms.
I think he's pretty good over there. He looks like he's knocked out cold.
4 rooms.
All right. So 4 rooms. That'll be a grand. For how long will you be staying?
1 night.
1 night. All right.
Is it cheaper if we do 2?
Well, it all depends on how long you're staying. If you're staying here in Mirbar for more than a week, it might be better just to pay for the whole week itself.
It might be.
What's there to do here? 1 week. My God.
I definitely just killed
It
somebody
depends on
in
what
the
your-
bar.
Very beautiful.
Are there any attractions?
It depends on what your depends on what your business is here.
Yeah, we do have some.
Is this the only inn?
Oh no, there's the pig pits down on the bottom level. It's closer down by the by the actual mines themselves, but I wouldn't really deal with the Emberhide mines.
What innkeeper?
Is this a female or a male?
It's a female.
So Lucius says, I'll stay here as long as necessary, and I'll wink at her.
I like it.
Make a persuasion roll.
Brontor goes.
20.
Oh.
She's already got like crimson red hair, but her face is now just blood red at this point as she's just blushed. She says, "Oh, it's not often that we see lots of tieflings come about."
Well, I am one of a kind.
That's
sure.
for sure.
I'm sure you are.
You're 2 of a kind.
That's right.
So is there? We have a lot of business here, and we plan to do a lot of good. We've already done a lot of good. Did you see us kill that demon?
So
it was pretty awesome.
No, but I heard about that. Didn't somebody kill the?
I don't know what you're talking about, but we did
No,
win our bets.
That was something else.
And do you know where we would get our winnings for that?
I wouldn't actually count that. I don't think I would count that as a win from what I've heard. But
He lost.
you would normally want to talk to the clerics who were running that place.
I'll go talk to him later.
Yeah, probably a good plan.
What kind of prices are we looking at for a week?
For a week, you're probably looking at about. Since you're paying for the whole week in advance, 75 gold for all 4 rooms.
All right, cool.
Excellent.
Thanks, Jeska. And then walk away.
That's
Okay.
fine.
You walk away.
How about 50, and you can say that you had the keepers or the Rad Squad here.
Defenders of Icewind Dale.
Defenders of Icewind Dale.
Red Squad.
We're like kind of celebrities now. Kinda.
Make a
I mean,
persuasion.
we did pass
make
the
a persuasion.
trial.
Make a persuasion roll.
Does Zach's persuasion roll not count towards this negotiation?
8.
I was just hitting on her.
She
Okay, never mind.
she looks at all of you and then glances up towards Leucis. All right, 50 gold.
Nice.
I look at
Thank you.
Lucius.
Thank you very much.
Wink, wink.
I give an elbow nudge to Lucius when I walk away.
Yeah, you all walk away.
All right.
Dryden's still
I still need to order a
Dryden
drink.
just still sleeping on the ground. Over the next few hours, you enjoy some drinks. You enjoy some. We'll say if there's anything that you guys want to do during the evening, or what you are considering as evening, because this is when you're tired. You're taking an intentional rest period here. If there's anything we want to do, let me know.
I would like to casually flirt with the barkeep.
Fair enough. You
I'm
casually
gonna
flirt with the
my
barkeep.
room and meditate on Cord.
Gotcha. Okay. Meditation on Cord. Dryden's still sleeping down in the bar.
I'm gonna have a nightmare that my teammates decided to stay in a city where I just killed someone for a week.
That'd be all right.
All right, fair enough. And it is here that we'll take our 5 minute or our 5-ish minute break, so that we can, say who we are, possibly do the
Well, yeah.
All the other stuff.
Going to be either or.
yeah. At this point, so we're gonna take our minute break so I can grab some beer and go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Do it. I'm here.
We'll let
Nothing
we'll
else.
let Blue do shit.
I don't.
Chad if you
I mean, I don't
want
want to
water
do
or
shit,
recap.
but anyway, thanks for hanging out, guys.
Are we running the thing?
No, I'm not gonna run the thing. We're just gonna do a quick one. If you missed it in the beginning, we did a full recap of everything, the history of the Riot sessions, from nuts to soup to nuts. Is that the saying? I think that's the saying. And so if you missed that and you wish that you had seen that, it is on my channel on YouTube, youtube.com/OnTheBlueRanger. It's also in my vodcast or my VODs. You can go catch that whenever you want, get all caught up on everything. I think our goal is going to be to do this every 3 months instead of every 6 months, so that we can catch people up on a little bit more of a regular basis. That way everyone can kind of know what's going on, instead of having to wait once or twice a year to know what's going on. So, but I'll plug myself real quick. I'm the Blue Ranger. I'm a variety caster and part-time entertainer here on Twitch. I stream Monday through Friday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mondays we do horror games. Sundays we do Dungeons and Dragons. And I play with a lot of these fellas here on a regular basis. So come by and check it out. Cody, you want to tell people about what you do?
Yeah, hi, I'm Codybedrock, 36. And I do the Twitch thing Monday, Wednesday, Friday here around 7:30. And you guys come by. I play everything from RPGs to shooters to first person to anything you can get your hands on. I even have a plethora of NES and Super NES games that I play from time to time, including amazing titles such as Donkey Kong Country. So y'all come by and watch me play those every once in a while.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's me.
those are good games. I heard it myself when I was playing back in 1993 that Donkey Kong Country. Tell me, correct me if I'm wrong, Cody. But
Go ahead.
I heard that Donkey Kong Country was first founded by Marilyn Monroe, and it was her pet project. But no one ever talks about that.
Oh, is that right?
That's what I heard. I mean, I could be wrong.
Crazy factoid.
It was another 11-year-old that told me this, but I believed him.
Right. He probably knows everything about the games.
Probably. It seems likely.
From 8-bit to 64-bit to whatever kind of bits we're at nowadays.
It does look like our guest has arrived. Would you like to introduce our guest, Cody?
Oh, yeah. Coming up next, we got our illustrious DM.
And he is illustrious.
Shadowhack 90, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? What you do?
Oh, thank you, Cody. I am Shadowhack 90, and I hail from the wonderful plane of nerd thing.
Well, nerd thing, that sounds great. Tell us more about what you do here on the Twitch.
I play D&D and board games, and we create board games, and we create D&D things, and play a bunch of other video games as well.
Well, that's fantastic. What do you think about that, Blue?
Boy, howdy. When I was in school, they said something about this. I don't know if you've heard of this before. That there will be winners, and then there will be nerds. So it's nice to have one of those on here today. No, I was really mean. But
it looks like we got a. Oh no! I thought we had somebody else coming to the studio and joining us in the green room, but no, that's a false advertisement. So, but yeah, I ran out of stuff to say.
You ran out of stuff to say.
He's done.
Oh man, yeah, your shirt is mirrored on the stream.
I know. It says when the DM smiles, it's it's already too late or something like that. It's, and then there's a crit fail. Like it's just a D20 with a 1 on it. Underneath it.
Whoa! Oh god, that's not the way I wanted to do that. It's not the way I wanted to do that. There we go. Fix that. Hang on.
Come back. There.
Come back. Stand up. Show people your shirt. I flipped it around. Now everyone can read what you wear. Yeah.
Cool.
Well done. It's a good shirt.
That was a present from a previous or a different D&D group before I've ever started streaming these on Twitch. So,
that being said, though, why don't you actually tell them what you do for real?
Yeah. Hi guys, I'm Shadowhack 90 or Nathan. I am a variety streamer here on Twitch. I steal a little bit of what Blue says because it's becoming more and more accurate nowadays. We stream a bunch of different video games such as like Kingdom Hearts. Destiny hasn't been around in the rotation for a while. Do some Injustice. We do some Overwatch, a bunch of games that is just where I can sit around and just have fun and just enjoy hanging out with you guys. And we normally talk a lot about Dungeons and Dragons because it is what I have a huge passion for, obviously. We have been working on building and crafting a Destiny Dungeons and Dragons that I'm hoping to bring down to GuardianCon. If not this year, definitely next year. But I'm hoping to bring it down this year. We have most of the subclasses built. We're probably going to spend a lot of time tomorrow working on it. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm excited for that. If you are watching this here on Twitch, then you've already found my channel. And I try to stream mostly when I can. That's going to be changing because of school. But that's fun. I will turn it back over to our host for the evening, who is currently eating and has a hat on.
Oh, me?
Hi. I don't know unless Shadowcawn's got a hat on.
Shadowcawn just arrived with his peanut butter and tuna sandwich. Shadowcawn, tell us about who you are and what you're eating.
I'm Shadowcawn. I enjoy a brisk PB and tuna sandwich on the sandbars of Pensacola. I do not like pina coladas. I just like the peanut part of it. And I like brisk walks in the subway. That's a little bit about me. If you want to find out more, you can find me at twitch.tv/Shadowcawn. And I play a lot of games there where I eat PB&J and tuna sandwiches.
Please tell us why you don't like the colada part.
It's got a weird texture. Texture?
I hear that.
Like mashed potatoes.
Texture.
Please pass it off quick.
Yep, I'm out. Tagging somebody else in.
Well, because she was here first. Rams, tell the people about what you do.
All Hi guys, I'm Ramsbug.
Hi, Rams.
You'll find me here Sunday nights doing this stuff. You'll also find me in and about other streams doing the mod thing, and most of our Destiny streams because I like that community a lot, and I like you. You're cute.
Thank you.
And I guess Zach's left.
It's my turn. Hey
Yeah.
everybody, I'm Zach, and I don't stream. I don't know. I did tweet kinda this week. I replied, so I'm gonna count that.
That's pretty close.
Yeah.
You basically
But,
let everyone else do the heavy lifting.
Yeah. I mean, I thought my replies were pretty funny. I giggled at them. But we have been killing it lately in Battlegrounds. Oh my god. Just straight up slaying people. It's been great. 5 wins now total. Well, at least for me. I think you've got an extra one. Shadowcawn.
He's also muted, but
He's got that Disney playlist going on again.
Yeah.
A whole new world. Yep.
Nailed it.
A new fantastic way to kill.
God, all the
Brutal.
blood up here is crystal clear.
It's those
And now I'm killing in a whole new world.
I'm gonna put the game music back on.
Don't you dare close your eyes.
All right.
Yep.
Hey, we're back.
That's who we are.
That's us, guys.
That's Riot Sessions.
That's what you get.
Well, that's it. See you guys next week.
Yep.
Bye.
That's the YouTube send off.
To be fair, that's how we do it every time. It's great. So
Oh,
you guys
forgot
ready to get
about-
back?
Then we send off.
Yeah, that's it. That's true. There it is.
So we did a long rest so I can have all my spellsies back.
Yes,
Before I retire to my room, I'll go to the barkeep and say, "If you need me, you know where I'll be," and give her another wink.
Hi-yo.
Go up to my room.
Okay. You do as such, and she says, "Oh, I know exactly where you are." And as you turn around, she just gives you a nice slap on the ass.
Oh! Oh!
Yes.
You walk away, your tail just wagging as you proceed away.
Nice.
The tail gives me extra balance, by the way.
So as many of
So
you
does
finish
so
up
does my
as-
tail.
So as many of
He's
you
just on the other side.
Front tail. Front tails don't count.
Right tail.
So
That's a new thing.
so you all finish up your long rests.
Yes.
Some of you getting much more rest and much more sleep than others, as Leucis, after about half an hour, there is a knock at your door, and the remainder of your evening, I would like for you to make a performance check.
I'm gonna perform the hell out of this.
Do it.
I mean,
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, you kind of perform.
It's all right.
that's the number I expect Zach to roll. I'm just gonna put that out there.
There's some agreement.
It's a valiant effort roll.
Wait, I'm gonna spend my last
Listen-
2 sorcery points.
Listen, if I roll a 7, I'm feeling pretty good about myself, so that's a compliment.
He's using sorcery points.
Oh,
16. The end. was
There's
a lot
more
better.
agreement. It's decent. Anyways,
Ta-dow.
You guys played checkers all night long.
That's right.
so that
There
was
was a lot of king me in there, and that's all I heard from the other bedroom.
Yeah. I'll king her any day.
that's weird.
Sorcery points.
Moving
Sorcery
on.
points.
All right. Jesus.
I'd like to point out that the book is still
Yeah, it's
attached.
still attacked.
Also, I want to know what Thursden is saying the whole time.
To the left, to the left.
Oh.
I know.
Did you see that
gives
win?
good
She didn't
pointers.
like that.
No, you're doing it wrong. Shut up.
Oh man, the amount of crap that we could do. Anyways, moving on. So you finish up your long rest. Some of you sleeping more than others. Eventually, you come down. Eventually, you come to consciousness, either in your room or, Dryden, in your case, in the middle of the bar, or technically off to the side of the bar. And as you wake up, you feel something on top of you. Currently sitting on your back. Yeah.
I try to slither away.
I'm just imagining Dryden's full body just trying to slither away. It's really awkward. So Dryden's full body tries to slither away, and you hear a few dwarves go, "Oi, what the?" And like a few dwarves that end up hopping down off of your back and be like, "Oi, we were enjoying that," and turn around and go find another table. I'm still drinking.
I go like this. Go. Why does my vest smell like dwarf farts? That's mean.
It's the best of smelled in weeks.
That's probably accurate. Spent a lot of time with this guy named Tonph. You've probably smelled him.
Oi, he smells like my cousin Henry. Yeah, he does.
Oh, I think I met him.
Anyways.
And there was much merriment.
For the remainder of them. Anyway, so you all come to consciousness. You eventually make your way back down into this very cramped bar. What would you guys like to do? Day is yours.
Tom.
I get a beer.
Hey, Tom.
Okay, morning beer.
Hey, Tom. Hey, Tom.
Hey, Tom.
Tom. Hey, Tom. Tom. Hey, Tom. Tom.
This is gonna be so much easier in real life, by the way.
Why would I buy a bag of marshmallows for us to throw at each other?
When we were negotiating rooms, you spoke up that you wanted us to stay longer. What do you want to stay here for?
We came here because we're looking for the orb.
You memorized everything. Don't look.
I memorized your characters is what my verbiage was, so. So shut your gob.
Clamp your gob, you fucking moron.
Okay, so here it is. It's
Check a look.
Oh, I don't know what the artifact. Oh, Orb of Passage. There it is. There you go. That's why we came here.
Oh. Okay.
Well, that's what I assumed we came here for. We could have just said we wanted to go to Mirabar.
I just sort of follow around with you guys. I don't really pay attention.
And
So
heal
I
some
don't
people.
think the Cord people are going to be much help.
Well, I'd say if anyone knows where that thing is, it'd be the Battlemaster.
That, or they did say something about the mines down below.
Also, we need to get our money from the clerics, right?
I would like for all of you to make perception checks.
I can show you the world.
Brontor hasn't come down yet.
Okay.
No, I believe as morning drinking goes.
Oh God, guys!
I think as morning drinking goes, I get advantage, but I lose 10 points on both rolls. I'm just kidding.
I like it.
So a 0.
I'm putting the day.
That's all right. You guys know your passive perception by chance?
What?
15.
15?
11.
11?
What did you
It's
say?
better.
Passive perception. Do you know your passive perception?
Never
It's
even heard of
underneath Your
it.
skills on your sheet.
Skills. There's a thing.
It's pretty much 10 plus your wisdom modifier,
Where's skills?
I
Oh,
have 13.
like perception and stuff like that. Acrobatics, animal.
Brontor has a 13. He just now comes down.
Okay.
Oh,
He was
I have
wiped from using all his blood
Passive is
magic
11.
yesterday.
All right.
11.
Okay. Brontor, what do you have for passive? 13. Dryden, what do you got?
I think it's 9.
9. Tonph? Tonph,
Yes.
what do you have for passive?
I said 15.
15, and Leucis, you have 11.
Correct.
Tonph, okay, Tonph, you hear a few dwarves striking up a conversation, just as you're kind of like eating, enjoying kind of your morning meal. Oddly enough, some of the stronger coffee you've ever had in, honestly, it's even stronger than what you make, stronger coffee that you've had in recent history, is provided by the tavern. But you end up overhearing a few dwarves saying, striking up a conversation, and one of them saying, "Yeah, my cousin last week, he had to leave the Emberhide mines. There was something coming out of it. I don't know why the storm belts have all of a sudden abandoned that area. There's some weird shit going on down there recently." The Silver Spine mine. The Silver Spines have all but pulled out of the arrangement as well. The mines are hemorrhaging miners. Yeah, well, I hear House Night Mantle is actually pledging to add more miners in the upcoming weeks. Like they can afford it. They stand around in the towers all day. They don't even come underground. All right, but what about House Viridane? House Viridane? They're good for nothing. Just bringing the rocks and tossing them over into Magmara. Hey, Emberhide doesn't have much more apart from just owning the mine themselves. Yeah, but what about those weird creatures? Some of them seem to be rolling out weird tentacle things, giant maws. Some others look like creatures from the surface that are just stitched together. What do you make of all of that? I don't know. I'll let House Night Mantle figure that out. They're the ones who have been dissecting those things for the past few weeks. Ugh, why would you want to touch that? You hear this type of conversation go on for the next 5 minutes.
Cool. So guys, it looks like there's some stuff going down in the mines. That might be a good idea to go check out. Heard these guys over here talking about some stuff going down there.
All right, I need food
Free
first.
food? I was gonna say like free food.
No, like weird happenings happening down there, and they evacuated the mines because things were happening down there.
Oh,
Sounds like
that's
it's right up our alley.
Yeah.
Seems like we need to evacuate then.
I have a question.
Yes.
Question. Now, I've had some pretty wild nights, all right?
Yeah.
But never have I gone to sleep a snake and woken up as a bench. So what exactly happened? Because I don't remember drinking any.
Oh, you're just tired.
I don't
But
know.
have you ever gone to sleep as a snake and woken up as a bench or a set of bar stools for a bunch of dwarves?
Can't say I have.
That sounds pretty typical for you, Dryden.
I mean, no.
I mean, I'm not gonna deny that is pretty typical, but it still seems kind of strange in general.
Well, from my research, it seems like most magical items, which is probably what you've got, only last a certain amount of time.
Do I still have those armbands, by the way?
Yeah, they're on you. You haven't taken them off, and Tonph hasn't tried to take them back yet, so they're still on you.
He fucking better not. I go, oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. You guys just left me at the bar?
You were asleep.
You didn't...
You'll be alright.
You looked really comfy.
I'm gonna be honest, I appreciate that, because the beer was right here when I woke up, so thank you. I was trying to get back what I thought I'd lost. Alright, fair enough.
You are welcome.
Can I want to ask the bartender, hey, do you have any, road provisions? We're out and about a lot and could use some dry goods.
It's a different bar. It's a different. This one's actually one of the barmaiders that's walking by. He walks by in his very stained apron and is like, "Oh, we could probably get you something. What do you want? What are you needing?"
What dry goods do you have? Any dried meats?
Button.
Okay, so you need dry meats. Mostly it's just things to keep you fed on the road. If I get to that for about a week's worth of food, probably 10 gold.
That's good.
Yeah, brings over. It brings it over to anyone who wants it. So
Yep.
anyone who wants that, make sure you knock off 10 gold for a week's worth of rations.
And also tell him, bring me out the largest breakfast you have.
He looks over at you and says, "All right, sir, can do."
I'll take 2 of those breakfasts.
All right.
I'll have some hot tea and muffins.
Hot tea. Aren't you are you the half-orc that everyone's been talking about? I don't consider a lot of those around here.
This is his brother.
Yeah, no, that was... Yeah, no.
What's your name, sir?
Clarendon.
He's clear.
Clarice.
Damn, I'm so good. I'm not even gonna make you roll for that one. That was just so.
I was gonna say, if you stop talking, if you make me roll for it, I'm gonna be pissed.
That was great. Can't even make you roll for that one. Just like, all right, Clarendon. So 2 large breakfasts, tea.
I want the spiciest breakfast you have.
And muffins.
And muffins. Spiciest breakfast. Okay.
Like, I want to feel like I want to die. It's so spicy.
It's gonna be difficult for you tieflings. We've tried that before. It doesn't work out well.
That's what I want.
He just gives you the weirdest look as you do that.
I want you to record that so I can use it as a host alert. That's what I want.
He gives you the weirdest look. He gives you the weirdest look. He's like, all right, we'll try.
And bring me a shot of your spiciest liquor for me and the tiefling.
Gotcha. And we'll just keep bringing you the coffee. And as he kind of shuffles off. He shuffles off to go get your food.
So mines. We're looking for an orb. Do we have any other information about this orb?
That is all of that information I have is deep beneath Mirabar. So I'm gonna assume pretty far down.
Is that where your rod's taking us?
No, I haven't used
What, this rod? And I bring it out and I click it and I start doing pull-ups.
Not your rod, Dryden.
Okay.
No, I haven't gotten to use my rod since we were in Icewind Dale.
Want to try that out?
Like here? I mean, we're in a public setting.
All right.
Yeah, don't whip your rod out in the middle of everybody.
Okay. I mean, it was
In
kind
my
of a weird...
experience.
Do it under the table.
Yeah.
I mean, I can. It's kind of awkward now that it's like being forced on me.
Oh, okay.
Well, it was last time too, so I mean,
Isn't it pretty big?
Anyways, no, this was the information from the Oracle.
That's right. Okay.
Leucis, you think you could just like do that thing and go dwarf mode and just kind of wander into the mines and see if you could find something?
Yeah.
Are you trying to get rid of him?
No, he's... Listen, as the brother of a murderer, I'm not just going to be wandering around in mines, okay? The last thing I need is to get roped up in these things.
Also...
I did bust him out of jail.
What? And nobody knows where he is, which means that I'm going to get in trouble if they catch me, because they're going to think that I'm Dryden, and I'm not Dryden, I'm Clarendon!
All right, Clarence.
A few other dwarves just kind of look over you at the other table and just give you the weird, that normal stink eye, and they're just like, trying to eat over here and drink. Just got off a long shift.
I understand this food is delicious. I don't have any food yet.
I'm gonna go to the dwarves that we're talking.
Clang, 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 clang. The food comes out, and just the table, like the dwarf barmaid is just like. He walks out, like, you can't even see his head at this point. It's, like, stacked above him, and he walks right up to where Brontor is, drops it down in front of you, and it's just a steaming, like, it's, like, at least 10 different plates all stacked on top of each other of just meats and eggs and, like, some weird vegetables you've never seen before, and he just plops it down in front of you. All right, that's your food, sir. And he turns around. Be back with yours in a minute.
Awesome. I start pushing all the vegetables aside.
Oh,
and just go to town on the meat. Yeah, you can have them.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anything for you, Jeska.
It's about of the 10 plates, it's about 4 of them are just meat.
Nice.
Is any of it actively on fire?
No.
Okay, I'm not interested in it.
Would you like some fire added? I can do that.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
If it's not my food, then I'll just wait.
I set one of the plates on fire with my breath.
Which one are you setting on fire?
One of the more bready types.
Okay, so you set one of the bread ones on fire. It's just a few dwarves are like, "What are you doing?" And they like as it kind of like spills off the table like into onto one of their beards, and he's like, "Whew, hot," and like starts trying to tamp it out. The bread plate is on fire at this point.
Sorry about that, sir. This is just for my friend the tiefling. He likes things hot.
That took me 3 years to freaking grow this.
I use mending.
3 years? Oh my God, your lineage.
I take the hairs that burned off on the ground and I do mending.
He's like, that's the cleanest things I've ever been. I don't like it. And he goes off and seems like trying to find something to like dirty it.
You just charred all my bread.
Dryden at this point, like the same barmaid brings like the same exact pile and just plops it right down in front of you. He's like, all right, let's do. Have your food, secondly. Another coffee for you. Tea. And he hustles off.
I just take my hands and just.
Yeah.
Talking to the dwarf I accidentally burned. And we want to see the mines. We hear there's some interesting things going on. What type of these creatures? What kind of? Dryden, I'm trying to talk. You're noisily eating.
Why are you talking at the dinner table?
Is there anyone of interest that we should talk to learn more about the creatures that are down there?
Probably want to talk to. You probably want to talk to whoever's in charge of the mines. I don't work down there. Don't normally. Don't.
Do you know who does here?
He glances around. That guy does over there. He's got bald head, very very thick gold beard. I don't know why it's gold. He seems to kind of like it that way. What's the fuck is his name? It's Baldris, I think.
Baldris? All right.
Baldris, yeah.
All right, Baldris. I go over to Baldris and I say, "Hey, I like your beard, dude."
Did that guy just?
Or the equivalent, dude.
I think so. I don't think he's got much in there.
He looks at me. This very very drunk dwarf looks up and is like, "What do you want?"
I'm just admiring your beard, and I'm wondering who.
It is glorious, isn't it?
Yes, I'm wondering who in the mine.
All the dwarven women like it. I pet it every day.
Being pet is very relaxing.
It is. No one else seems to get that.
I get it.
Petted.
I have something really cool to talk about. Is there anyone in the mine that you work for?
What mine? Where's mine? I don't want to think about my name.
No, it's cool. Where you work, your place of business. Who knows the most about the creatures that are down there?
Would that be me? I fought one of them.
Damn it.
I aim out with only just scratch, and he looks and like he draws a line across his chest. At which point you just look down and there's nothing there.
Anyone else?
Brontor. What's up with this?
Talk to
Really good.
Bulbous.
Yeah.
No.
Here, you have some of this.
Oh, thanks, man.
I don't see anyone.
This bread that she actually lit on fire is actually like toast now.
Oh, that's good.
I know everyone who works in the mine.
You're Baldris, right?
I am Baldris, yes.
Baldris.
Baldris, yes.
Baldris.
Okay, yeah, that guy's name's Bulbous. All right.
Bulbous.
His name's Bulbous. Oh my god. All the women might like his beard, but they're so disappointed when they get to bed with him.
He's got like 6 different kinds of sausage.
So he's
it's like toast.
All right, so Jessica, you're still talking to him.
I'm trying to get at least the numbers that we're looking at of creatures that are down there.
What do you want to know?
About how many creatures are down there?
Last week we had there was the thing that looked like a bear. I think it looked like a snake.
A drunken bear?
No, not a drunken bear.
Okay.
Not a drunken bear. It's a bear. It looked like a bear. Although it had wings. And a tail. I feel like most bears have tails, though.
Little nubby tails.
Yeah, this one had a longer tail. It was white.
What else?
There was the snake thing. Long clicky beak. What else was there? Oh, there was the one with the many eyes. That one was weird. That one I still have nightmares about.
And how many?
I'm sorry, who are you again?
Hi, I'm Jeska.
Hi, Jeska. Wonderful to meet you.
How many dwarves has these creatures killed?
Oh, I don't know. I think it's about oof. I think close to 50 of the axe, I think. 50 of them have lost their lives to these things.
Hey, guys, you don't want to piss those guys off.
The bears?
No, the axe.
The axe.
Oh. That's a lot of dwarves. I'm sorry.
Wait, that's the axe?
I'm gonna slowly start backing away from Bulges.
He's got his arm like wrapped around your neck at this point. Like not wrapped around it, but he's just like it's like up on his shoulder and like, if you want to know the dirty little secret, the Ember Hides. They're the ones who run the mine. They pay us like shit.
This
You
is
don't
a
need-
family of dwarves?
Yes, they own the mines. They pay us like shit. Reasons I think a lot of the other clans are leaving. But shh.
My lips are sealed.
Get rid of them!
No one needs to know.
Get rid of them! If they see me, they're gonna think that I'm Dryden.
You're not Dryden. You're Voltress. What?
I know.
Clarendon.
Claritin.
No, I'm not allergy
Clarendon?
medicine.
But the Night Mantles, the Night Mantle clan, they've been taking the bodies. And they've been secret, and they've been ripping them apart. They've been looking into them, trying to figure out how they're made. Why they're coming out of the mines, and what's making them down
Toss you
there.
over a ball
What was
of.
that? The night?
My breakfast
The
is
Night
taking
Mantles,
forever.
clan Night Mantle.
Awesome. You have been.
They wear the
Friendly.
they wear the purple robes.
Gotcha.
They
They
can't.
gone yet?
They're never in the mines.
These guys
The X
talk.
is
They're up
here.
above.
Dryden.
I have to go check on my friends. You have been
I'm
fantastic.
not your friend.
My other friends.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
We can see her talking to these guys, right?
It's one guy.
I'm just a barkeep. I
And you
have to
guys
go
are
back to
eating.
work.
Oh, okay.
All right. Don't forget about Bodris. I'll be here if you need more.
All right.
And
Are
he
they
just
gone
passes
yet?
out, boom, right on the table.
You know,
Let's
Dryden.
go sleep.
Dryden, the X isn't here. You're good.
You're scared.
Okay. I'm gonna turn off my webcam while I try to stand back up.
I said, waiter, I need butter for my toast.
30 minutes later.
Yep. So,
That was awesome.
by chance, do we know if there's an enchanter here?
Where's my breakfast?
The barmaid brings out all your breakfast as well, and the tea and everything.
And the
like
shots?
while that entire conversation, he brings out everything you ordered. He brings out everything you guys ordered
And the shots.
and the shots.
Cheers.
Do you know
Hey.
if there's an enchanter in here?
Enchanter? We were talking. If you want to talk to someone with clan Nightstone,
Pretty good.
Night Mantle. We want to be talking to them.
Oh, some liquor.
They're up above. Look for the purple building. Kind of hard to miss.
Okay. Hey guys,
They're normally wearing purple robes. Check them out.
It might be a good idea if we get Leucis, one of these nice, cool little walkie-talkie thing, majiggers.
It's a little soon, I think.
Only if we can hear Theoden.
I mean, you might be able to. I don't know. Those things are pretty cool looking, though.
Hang on. I turn away from Lucius and I tap on the thing and go, do you think this is a good idea?
I can hear you.
Can we trust him? Oh, hey, Lucius.
Hi!
You're right there. The whole time. Okay.
I'm always here.
This is no longer a good idea.
Lucius,
Okay, yeah, we gotta get him one now.
Lucius, you hear in the back of your head. Of course, I can hear you. I hear everything.
I know you can, but I'm wondering
Not
if they
this
can hear
shit
you.
again, Lucius! No! No! What did he say?
He was saying that he hears everything. Of
So
course
you
he
need to
hears
start
everything. He's a
relaying
god.
when he says things. You need to relay that stuff to us
I just did.
because I asked you to.
Oh, well. Maybe you should ask more often.
Oh my god!
Next time the barkeep comes over, I ask him to make me some purple drink.
Tonph,
It's too early for alcohol for me.
These earrings.
Apparently there's some people, the night cloaks?
Night mantles.
Oh,
Night mantles.
House
They're-
night
It's
mantles.
close.
They're the
House night
ones-
mantles.
they're the ones that Drunky McDrunkface said are taking apart the animals and dissecting them.
Fighter of the
Oh.
day mantles.
Boltus said that?
Mhm.
Interesting.
So it might be worth
Seems like you wouldn't really, have a little whole lot of package to give you, but I got it.
What are you? Is that a euphemism for sex?
What? No.
I've been learning a lot in my dragon's book, my giant's book.
The Giant's romance novel.
My giant's romance novel.
I'm sure you've been meditating very hard over that one.
I mean, you were asking about the rod earlier, so.
Yeah?
Yes?
I think you're getting too deep into these books, Jeska.
I'm trying to learn. Okay, guys. I have a mission.
Oh, yeah?
I heard about this mission.
All right, let's go to the Night Mantles, and y'all be quiet about your rod.
Oh.
Fighter of the day, mantles.
Do I see the barkeep anywhere? The one that I enjoyed.
She wasn't in your room when you woke up She's
not around.
She is not around. No.
Never mind.
Can we be day mantles now?
Day mantles.
Oh, so for those who have no idea what that's all about,
Go watch 6 seasons of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yep.
You will not be disappointed.
Yeah,
all right, so
I kind of figured that's what it was.
I had a feeling you knew which one they were talking about. I was just making sure you remembered that you had that because I don't know what your inventory is.
No, I know.
All right. Okay. You make your way up. All right. So you guys are making your way to the Night Mantles. Who is leading?
Yeah, the day mantles are assaulting the night mantles.
Who is leading the charge to find this place?
I'm in the back. Excuse me.
I'm gonna raise my hand. No, guys. Last time he asked for an order, I really needed to be in the front.
I just need to know who's leading the charge to find it.
Oh, I don't care.
I can turn on.
I'll be right behind Tonph.
I can turn on some truth spells and.
I'll take up the rear.
16.
All right. All right. So you end up working. You end up walking upstairs, or you end up kind of taking the next better part of an hour, asking about, talking to people, and working your way back up to the surface. Where, as you emerge, it is about noon. At this point in time, the sun is directly straight up in the sky.
It seems like it's about noon, guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent
yeah,
work,
noon.
Ranger.
It's noon.
You glance around and you can actually see that situated at different points within this, within the this upper portion, this above ground portion of this city, there are different buildings that are different colors, and they very, very distinct against the white granites or the white granites skyline. There is you see a ruby looking stronghold. You see a sapphire looking colored one. You have an emerald one, a diamond one, and an amethyst colored one.
Let's go to the amethyst. That's purple, guys.
Purple, amethyst. Yeah.
Is the amethyst one purple?
It would be purple.
Okay, because not all amethysts are purple. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Most of this one is. All right. So
I was just clarifying.
Yep. No, I appreciate the clarification because you are correct. You start maneuvering your way through the city, and you eventually make your way to the amethyst colored structure. As you approach, it is a very well kept and beautifully made, what looks like just like a single story house. Well, no, it's not single story because that doesn't make sense. It's actually about 3 stories. Sorry about that. It's about 3 stories, and it is just absolutely beautiful purple. Purple looks like it's entirely made just out of actually amethyst itself, like the actual gem, which kind of confuses you for a moment because it's like, how the hell is that made? But you're currently looking at it. There's about a 20-foot distance in between the main road and where the actual house itself is, and in between there is this beautiful just grass lawn that looks very well kept. There's 2 different statues that are just currently sitting in there. Both seem to be dwarves in very long flowing robes, each wearing these kind of awkward-looking bowl hats, basically. And their beards are complete, and like where you expect to see a beard, they're completely shaven.
I'm gonna take a rock and I'm gonna chuck it between the statues.
Comes to a halt.
Okay. Doesn't look like this one's trapped. I'm going in. And I start walking towards it.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Okay. 24.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you walk forward and you notice exactly, like, sitting right on the ground about 3 feet from the main doorway is just some dwarven rune just inset in the ground.
Dryden.
Yes.
You can read Dwarvish, right?
I absolutely can.
What does this say? And I point down towards this rune.
It says... What does it say?
Speak friend and enter.
You have to feed me what it says, DM. Ooh.
Ooh, secrets.
Ooh, secrets.
I still want to believe
Secrets are no fun. Secrets hurt someone.
As Dryden's reading this, I would like to speak the Elvish word for change.
But you have to tap the arm pieces.
I would like to go invisible.
Make a stealth check. God damn.
What do I have to do?
Make a perception check.
So I pass, right?
Yeah.
It passes if it's equal.
Oh my god.
So Dryden, as you're inspecting this rune, you hear this behind you, and you're immediately like, you immediately just kind of look over your shoulder, just your instincts taking over, and you see Jeska, Brontor, Tonph, Leucis. Where the fuck did Leucis go? And then it connects to and then you hear like a word just whisper out of the air, and you're like, fuck. And you are a snake now.
Dryden, you okay there, bud? Well, that's not very nice. I just asked a question. Oh my god. Look, can we get over the half-brother thing? That was a long time ago, and I apologize for it. You know what? Fine. I'm done with this. I go up and I knock on the door.
You step... Alright,
I got a secret moment, and you ruined it. I turned back into Dryden.
Do I not... Does the rune go all the way across the doorway?
No, it's just a rune. Just a rune sitting right there.
Can I not walk around the rune?
You can try if you want to.
Can I see what it says now?
I'm going to take that rock and put it on the rune first.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah. So you pop back, whoop, right as Tonph is bending over and placing the rock on top of the rune.
What does the road say?
It's in your whispers.
I don't... Oh, you're not supposed to do that because it's on stream.
Oh, shit. My bad. Well...
Womp, womp. It's all right.
I won't look at the stream.
It's all right.
Roll perception.
Percept. It's too tiny.
I cannot see.
Bobby.
Yeah, no, you're supposed to whisper everything through Twitch when it comes to me because everything that gets whispered to me and...
Yep.
Now we know. But,
anyways. What's that?
So, I turn around and go, guys, we're in trouble.
What does it say? Because I actually can't see it.
It's the Dwarvish rune for Brother Killer.
Oh, and you guys have a thing about that.
Wow. We do.
I want to approach Brontor, still invisible, and ask him, what's this thing?
What did you...
You guys guys have a thing about that?
What a coincidence that it would say that on the thing.
Tonph, you're gonna want to stay back. You're gonna want to stay back. It's close enough.
Wait, back where?
You're just gonna want to stand back. Like, maybe just leave forever.
You might not be safe here.
Because the dwarvish room for fire also means brother killer, and I think that means they're gonna light you on fire. It just means fire. Guys, it's just a room for fire.
Oh, okay. Just fine.
Got it.
But also, I hate you for killing my brother.
You're half brother. Don't
I also
make it
have
more
some-
than
Oh,
what
I'm
it is.
sorry. I'm sorry. Apparently my feelings don't matter when it comes to halves.
I also have a whisper. Something whispering sweet nothings in my ear. I can't see it.
Sweet nothings.
Where's Lucius, by the way? Doesn't he like fire or something?
He's
I think
fucking
he's
with
ta-
my armbands.
I think he's talking in my ear.
Oh, Lucius.
I'm around. Yeah, I'm around.
Do you want to mess with the fire rune thing?
Check a
Yeah,
look.
why not?
Cool.
So I'll come
Guys, I do have an Ild rune.
I've got a bow.
Maybe we just throw some fire at it. Jeska?
I cast Firebolt.
I blow fire at it.
I use Ignite.
I step really far back. I just run
I want
back.
for all of you just to roll initiative right now, please.
What?
Yes.
Initiative.
19.
17.
Sorry, it's happening.
Okay. This is at 19. Okay. Oh God.
21.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. So
Cue the battle music.
So here's what happens. As soon as like you start suggesting casting fire on this rune, Lucius immediately Lucius, unbeknownst to any of you, just begins muttering very quietly. And Dryden, you notice a small bead of red energy just pop up and just hang in the middle of the air, and you're just like, what the fuck is that? Tonph, you just bolt. You're just like, fuck, I know that, and you're gone.
Bye.
Brontor, you look at it and you're just like, oh, that's pretty. And then your vision turns to Jeska, and you just see her taking a deep breath. And two things happen instantaneously. Jeska breathes fire right on the rune. The bead of red light just goes shooting straight at the rune. There is flame, boom, and just an explosion of fire as they both hit the rune simultaneously. The fire dissipates before like this just huge explosion of just fire and air just comes flying off of the rune. Anyone who's within 10 feet of that, so that is everybody except for Tonph.
Hi.
With a 19, you know what? I even said I started running backwards. Oh, whatever.
No, you and Lucius rolled this. Oh no, you Tonph had the 20.
He had 21. I had 19.
I'll say you made it to about the 15 mark, so you'll take half on this. So Dryden, you take 3 points of fire damage.
I don't know what I'm fighting for.
The rest of you take 7.
Until he tells us the damage, I have no. He might have been like, Dryden, you take 37 points of damage, and everyone else takes 74, whatever the fuck it would come to.
Yeah. No, the rest of you take 7 points of fire damage. So Dryden takes 3, the rest of you take 7.
So 4.
Yeah, he takes.
Yeah, that's right. We round up when everyone else rounds down. It's.
It was what we decided at the beginning, so that's what we're sticking with. Consistency here, man.
Something.
The rune goes off. The rune goes off. There's a slight crackle of energy. Just the fire, like small, like it kind of singes you. Most of you are pretty okay. You're fine. Still standing out there. At this point, the smoke just kind of rising from the rune at this point. The house looks intact. Surprisingly, there's no blast damage on the ground anywhere. Nothing on the house itself. There's a slight as the door opens, and you see a very elderly dwarf walk out. His beard and his hair completely white. He is dressed in that same purple robe that you, or in just a very beautiful and ornate purple robe. And you see on his head situated that same bowl type hat.
I would like to pay very close attention to his figure to try and remember it for future use.
All right, all right. Make an intelligence check.
Intelligence check. Okay.
D100, please.
Yes. Oh man. It is a 76.
What does that mean?
So Lucius, you are invisible at the moment.
Again?
But you're still invisible. Your invisibility is not like. Oh no, it ends because you casted the spell. That's right. Yeah. Okay. So you're still. So you're standing there, and you look down at yourself, and you're glowing. A bright gold light. It's getting stronger.
Look
and
at me,
stronger.
I'm a
Oh God, you can't see anything. You can't see. The rest of you just watch as just Lucius is just going like,
ah, ah, no, ah.
I yell, look out, there's dwarves coming, and I smack him across the face really hard.
Make an attack roll.
What's wrong with Invisible Boy over here?
It's 13. Do I add anything to that? Strength?
Your strength modifier.
17.
What's your AC, Lucius?
I mean, 16's the AC, but
Yeah.
I'm blind.
Yeah. So, just a huge smack comes across your face, Lucius.
Right as I hit him, I yell, you son of a bitch! And I pretend to tackle something, make a lot of noise on the ground.
Fair enough.
Why are they attacking me?
You watch as
I don't understand.
You watch as the dwarf who has this staff. The staff ends up walking out to the door. It says, "And who's making all that ruckus out here?
Another one!
Why are you on the ground? Why are you on the ground?
I'm wrestling this dwarf!
And what's wrong with you? Why are your eyes shut? It's a beautiful day outside."
I'm blind.
He just got blind.
Well, I can see that.
These things happen.
It's so bright.
It should wear off soon.
You get out of here, you
Nice to meet you,
dwarf
sir.
douchebag! And I get rid of the dwarf.
Oh, Dryden, help me.
Dryden is dead! Or somewhere. I'm cleared him.
Okay.
Yeah, he got rid of the dwarf.
Yeah, I gotcha. So the dwarf just looking at you and is like, "Did you escape from the insane hospital?"
That one did, yes. I
You
pointed
have to
at
excuse
voices
my
in his
friends.
head.
They're a little slow.
I'm sorry. What can I help you with?
We've come to find you, actually.
Are
Great.
you
What do you
part
want?
of the night mantle? Do you fight the day mantle?
Oh.
I'm confused. What?
Are you part of the night mantle?
I am the head of Clan Nightmantle. What can I do for you?
You're the head night mantle.
Oh, nice.
We gotta warn everybody. They're trying to take out the day mantle.
I'm blind.
I don't know. I'm
They've
sorry. I
begun
don't.
their assault.
I'm sorry. I don't know any clan name. God damn it! And he waves his hand, and Lucius, you are just like your vision is immediately restored, and the rest of, and like everything is perfectly fine. You see Dryden just kind of like awkwardly like cupping his hands, going like, "Get him! No! Get off of me, dwarf!" And he's just like kind of going back and forth at this point.
Anyways, hi, I'm Tom. Are you an enchanter by chance?
I am a practitioner. I
Mantle.
am a practitioner of the divine. I am a practitioner of the arcane arts. What can I do for you?
Hey, me too.
So
Wonderful.
I have this earpiece. It's pretty cool little earpiece. It's linked to all these other earpieces.
He reaches up and grabs your ear and just yanks it down straight to his eye level.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That.
Oh, I haven't seen one of these in about 12 hours. Just finished making about 5 of them.
Yeah. Could you make one more? And could you let go? It's yeah, my ears don't tend to work like that.
What? Oh, I'm so sorry. And he like releases it.
Ooh.
Ask him to make a couple extra, just in case we find some more friends.
You're wanting another. So you're wanting another one of the sending stones, all right? It's not that hard to do.
Yeah.
Be easy
Can
enough.
you link them to these ones?
If you want to leave one of those with me for a day, yeah, sure.
Sure. I gave it to him.
All right, he takes it. All right, I'll expect payment on it when you return, but
How much are they, by the way?
he tells you the price. I'm not going to look it up right now, but he tells you the price.
Okay, I think it was 1,500 for all of them last time.
Yeah,
So that was-
it's not super expensive for like 1 or 2,
Okay, so I think it's 300 then.
something like that. Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. 300 sounds reasonable.
Jeska, while I'm thinking about it, can I go back into the bag of holding and grab all of my other items?
Yeah, I thought I gave them to you, but
You gave him the weapons. You didn't give him everything else.
I actually have like healing potions and stuff in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I
yeah,
got
you
them.
get everything back at that point. Yeah.
Okay.
This is what I do
don't
to
need
get
anything
stuff. I'm like a cat trying to figure out what it's doing.
All right, I'm
You're a
done.
bunch of very strange individuals.
Yeah.
Well,
the,
mean, they are.
the replay
You
of all
confuse
of
me.
us doing this.
I don't know what this is, but as long as you find entertainment in it, so be it.
Oh, it's the insignia of the day mantle. It's
No idea what you're talking about, but sure.
Oh!
we come from far off lands.
Right. If you need anything else,
oh, I do need something else. We're interested in some creatures that have been coming out of the mines, and we heard through the grapevines that there's some really smart people around here. I'm not sure who they are that could fill us in on some information about them.
what are you wanting to know about them? And so just looking down at the mines, they seem to come out of there every 3 days.
Well, I want to prepare before we go there, because we do plan on going there. We just kind of want to know what they are, what we're facing, maybe if they're like poisonous or fire-blooded like those Remoraz that we defeated, or things like that that can help us, prepare.
But they've been different every time, from what I've seen. They've been brought up. They brought them back up here so that we could figure out how they were put together. It's very odd. They're completely different every time. As we said, one was a bear with some form of wings attached to it.
I heard about that one.
Yeah, that was weird. There was some form of odd-looking Durgar type thing, except it was like about 7 of them stitched together, like mouth to ass cheeks, like all 7 of them.
I've seen this movie.
Sentai pad?
What's a movie?
Like a Durgar centipede. Yes.
My friend Brontor.
It was disgusting. Like I pity. Like Durgar are normally assholes, but I even pity those creatures.
My friend Brontor likes the insides of things. Do you think he can
Why?
take a look? I don't really know.
That's what I study.
I'm sorry. Which
I
one of
think-
you? Oh, you're Brontor. Okay.
I'm Brontor, yes.
I think it's an academic thing.
I don't know you.
Right. I'm Brontor.
I know your
am-
name now, but that's about it.
I
Right.
want to cast disguise self as Brontor.
Okay, you cast disguise self as Brontor.
No, I'm Brontor.
No, you're not.
Don't listen to these.
He waves his hand, and your image just shifts back to Leucis.
Damn it!
But yes, I study the blood magic.
Wait a minute. And
Pride
I walk
myself
up.
in learning
Who are
the
you?
different ways.
I'm Brontor.
What?
You're a practitioner of the blood magic.
I am, yes.
Not even here.
Studying
He
it
turns
for
around
years now.
immediately and closes the door.
Wait, come back. I'm a nice guy. We're part of the day mantle.
Wait, how do you feel about the Ember Hides?
Wait, how do you feel about the fighting bits?
Come back!
Baby, come back.
There's no response.
Guys, there's a rune on the door that says fire, and Dryden runs back.
You hear this? You hear as you keep yelling out these things. You hear this, as it sounds like something very heavy has just been slammed into place.
I guess we'll talk to them tomorrow when we pick up our things.
Lucius, listen. I think I have a way we can get him out.
Yeah, maybe I don't have a thingamajig now.
What you got? I'm down.
Can you thaumaturgy a box that can play music, and I hold it over my head for him to come out?
I can.
Prestidigitation?
That's the one.
I can minor illusion it.
Yeah,
Let's do that. Let's do that. And it'll play the sweetest music that he's ever heard.
Baby, come back!
I cast minor illusion once to create a box, and minor illusion a second time to create the music.
Bam. And I stand out there on my knees, or I get down on my knees in front of the house and put it up while it's playing the music.
You have no idea what a music. Okay, oh, you're doing a music box. That's okay. That's actually doable.
A cube that plays.
Yeah, it's like a chest about yay big.
Yeah,
and I open it up and it plays music.
Yeah, that's great. A little as you open it up and hold it above your head, the rest of you watch as this little figure of Leucis just pops up out of it and starts spinning around and around as the music starts playing. Its mouth. For those of you who look close enough, you see its mouth moving as the song is like continually playing. Brontor, make a straight persuasion check roll.
Got it.
Because I was gonna give you disadvantage, but I'm gonna give you advantage for the whole setup, so it's just a straight roll.
10.
You're out there for the better part of an hour.
Dang.
And there is nothing.
Dang.
No windows open. You don't see anybody else moving forward. The door is still shut.
Brontor, I have an idea.
That's all I got, guys.
Brontor, I have an idea.
Shoot.
I just need you to say yes right now.
No.
Okay, never mind then.
Yes.
Track record.
I cast disguise self as Brontor, and I say yes.
I heard it. Did you guys hear it? Tonph, did you hear that? It gets 2 yeses. Jeska, what do you mean no? How did you not hear that? I have an idea. It's a foolproof idea. It'll work. I need some faith. I need some faith from you guys.
All right. Yes.
I pick up Brontor and I throw him through the door.
Make a strength check.
Which Brontor?
Yeah, which Brontor?
The real Brontor. Thank you.
Okay.
Do you know?
Oh, it's stuck between 9 and 19. That's so dumb. All right. 13.
Strength checks.
Huh? Oh, that's right. I do, don't I?
Oh my god, if I have to remind you every single session.
Look
at her!
Brontor's going through the door, dude.
I start prepping mending.
1, 2, whew. Brontor just goes flying.
Tom starts having flashbacks about the last time he was tossed into the air.
And it's here that we'll pick up next week on the right session.
Nice.
Never again, Dryden.
Oh my god!
Never again.
I think the last hour of this episode was my favorite thing we've ever done.
Everyone who's been hanging out.
I can't believe. I love how Shadowcawn's just like, listen, I'm just mad that I have to remember everyone else's shit.
I'm like, I want to make a shirt that says, yes, you have advantage. That's all I want. Or just a sign.
That's what our next shirt should be. It should be Jeska's modifier, my advantage points. It'll just, next to Leucis, it'll just have the proper pronunciation of everyone's names. Brontor, it'll just have a series of bad rolls. And
oh, God.
And Tonph, it'll just be a kappa.
Thank you, everybody, for watching tonight's episode of the Riot Sessions. We will be back next week. Oh, God.
Next week's the last week, yeah.
For our final episode before we film a live episode in front of a lot of you guys and just get to hang out with a lot of you guys. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Guys,
check out the full recap on Blue's YouTube or Shadow's YouTube if you have missed it. We have a 20-something minute recap of all the episodes that we've done so far up on YouTube.
Oh my God.
Which, if Shadow plays the vodcast right after this, you'll catch it right away. It's 10 minutes in after the coming soon screen.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Guys, thank you for hanging out tonight. Once again, we love you guys, and I'm so happy. I think this is up there with one of the sessions that I think I broke the most.
Yeah, you.
And I think it's probably by
when
far
I
one
don't
of the
even have
whatsoever.
when Dryden doesn't have to do a perception roll because he does such a good job of RPing. I love it. I love it.
So good. Thank you guys for hanging out, watching this. If you're watching on YouTube, we love you guys as well. Catch you guys next time. Bye.
Bye, y'all.